So, of course, the matriarchal concept of the goddess not carrying over into the world of form, into our present society, has produced a detriment in our ability to relate to one another as men and women sexually from a divine perspective. We've lost that. But now the world is opening up to try to re-grasp that concept. And that is what Tantra is about. Tantra is about the weaving together of the two as a whole, understanding the divinity from the perspective of the Father God consciousness in light and the Mother Goddess energy spirit in sound. Come together and has the effect and production of the world of form. Now, make a mental note that I have been telling you about the matriarchal goddess element being spirit, energy, and sound, because we will be coming back to that, and the role that mantras play in Tantra and the profound effect they have on the condition of your physical form, your cellular production, the health and well-being and empowerment of form by sound, the goddess element in the whole. We'll come back to that. But for now, just want to really drive home the point that Tantra brings back into perspective the matriarchal perception in the fullness of the Holy One with the patriarchal perception. The tendency is when we as humans are dominated by a half concept, which of course produces error, we tend to want to correct that by just flipping the script over to the other half. And my suggestion here is let's not do that. Okay? We err if we preclude that the God element consists of only the patriarchal consciousness light element. And we err if we preclude that the wholeness of God consists of only the matriarchal goddess element. This is not the nature of the whole one, the whole and complete one, the Holy One. First there was one, within which there are two equal and opposite complementing elements. And that is where the whole initial tantric dance of love, of divine love, ensues. It cannot ensue without both elements. So let's be very clear about that. Now, let's carry that concept on a little further. As it is within, so it is without. As it is above, so it is below. As it is in the heavenlies, in the world of consciousness and energy, so it is in the world of form. Is to say that we are created in the image of the conditions in the heavenlies. So where there are two elements there, the consciousness and the energy, so exists the same in form. So this is to tell you that within each and every one of us exists the light of God consciousness and the spirit energy and sound of goddess energy. They both exist within us. We are, in that respect, androgynous. So to truly be able to have that full tantric experience between a man and woman in the world of form as physical beings, we must first know that tantric experience within our own being. Because there's only one of us here. Remember, there's only one of us here. Everything in the universe is connected, is ultimately one body. So even though we're going through the roles of our expression in seemingly to be separate for the purpose of experiencing ourselves, we are not separate. So if we have not found that divine love within our core, then we cannot experience that divine love with another, who is in actuality an extension of our core, an extension of our being. So, just as the heart must beat so that the arms and the legs and the head may twirl and swirl, it begins with the core. Thus it is the same with tantric divine love. Must begin within the core of self. And then, and only then, can you hope to successfully experience the tantric ecstasies between yourself and another. And ultimately, between yourself and all of creation. That is how Tantra ultimately brings us to enlightenment. So over the next few videos, I will be sharing with you some applications to help put you in touch with both the Shakti, goddess, life, energy, spirit, sound within your body, and the God, Shiva, light, consciousness also within your body. And help you to discover the divine tantric dance within, so that we can then proceed to exercise that dance within our extended self, with another or with others, and ultimately throughout all creation. Once again, having divided or having lived the illusion of division and actuality, only to regain the conscious awareness or enlightenment of your wholeness, your whole and completeness, your holiness, your divinity. So send me your questions, your comments, suggestions. Talk to me. I will address your concerns and questions. And stay with me until we touch Be Ever Wonderful. This is KRystan Alexandra Blair, the Trybal Queen of the Ormus Temple. Namaste.